Tell us about your name and a little about what you do.
My name is Judy Budnick. I'm retired. I've been retired for over 10 years now. We have a small farm. I've been married for 53 years to a gentleman by the name of Thomas. And we have horses. We have a sailboat, one daughter who is all grown now in her 50s and has given us two beautiful granddaughters.
So what year did you graduate high school?
I graduated in 1972.
How did you first hear about Embry & Co.?
I actually tried to go to another business in Grand Rapids. I shouldn't say I tried, I did go, and I wasn't as pleased as I thought I would be with it. And I waited another year and decided I still wanted something. I felt that I needed help in skincare, revitalization, looking into Botox or injections or just anything, but I wanted to be talking to somebody knowledgeable and caring in regards to it. And I actually found Embry online, and I called and I spoke to Tiffany, and she got me in immediately, and that's how I found her.
And then what was your first impression when you walked in?
The business at that time was across the street in the salon across the street, the hair care place, and immediately everybody was wonderful, at the desk. They greeted me. It wasn't Tiffany, but they brought Tiffany up to the front desk and we talked, and immediately I felt a bond with her. I think it was a mutual bond. I just felt confident that she was the person that I needed to see.
And then what made becoming a VIP feel like the right decision for you at that time in your life?
Because Tiffany started me on a regimen that I wanted to continue, and I wanted to keep it up, hopefully, for many years to come with Tiffany. And the VIP offer was amazing to me, that I could not only get the services that I needed, but build up this monies every month to afford it and have a bank, in it, and learn about the different products, get different products at a certain price because I am a VIP type of thing. Many offerings with the VIP, and I thought I would be silly not to.
And then when you walk into Embry now, what do you feel?
Home. You saw us hug when I came in. I just feel like I'm understood here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listened to. Both Skylar and Tiffany are impeccable with their word. They give me confidence. They both are graceful. I'm full of gratitude. The other businesses, I only can compare to one that's in the same type of business. I didn't get the feeling that they listened to me, and I get the feeling that I'm listened to here. That's most important in customer service, I believe. If you don't have good communication skills, what good are we then? Just like you and I communicating now, we have to be able to answer questions, listen to each other, and be to where we're understanding and caring and yet honest. Like if I were to have come into here and told Tiffany I want to look 50 again, she wouldn't have laughed at me, but she might have wanted to, because it's not feasible to ask to be looking like that again. It's honest to say, I'll make you the best you can be with your help.
And then was there a moment where you thought, this is my space, or these are my people?
Immediately. I felt it with Tiffany, and then a little later Sky came into the vision and helped me immensely too. So as a team, working with me and for me, to be more knowledgeable about what I have to do to take care of myself too, has been amazing.
And how does the team make you feel understood or seen?
By listening and by communicating and by inclusion. They'll message me or text me, did you see this offer? We're doing this at this time. Can you come? We have basketball or football games at Ferris. We're going to have a contest for. Be sure to sign up for it, or just if you're ever in town, stop and see us. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call me. I have bothered, she won't say it's bothering, but I have
Never
called
bothered.
her
Never
and
bothered.
messaged her at different times of the day for information. And she would always message back no matter what it was in regards to it. And I never did feel like I was bothering her. She never made me feel that way.
And then what does being a VIP represent to you beyond treatments?
Beyond treatments, it's like I said, I get to go to maybe a football game or a basketball game, or I get product maybe at a lower price because maybe that's the month's, deal of the month or something like that. And not only that, I just feel like, I've never been a VIP anywhere else, and it just makes you feel important to Embray, that you are a VIP, in their mind, and they will treat you as a VIP.
And how has being a VIP changed the way you approach your skincare and your treatments?
In a great way. Because of the VIP, I can get my treatments and pay for them because I have put monies in monthly for that VIP membership. And by doing that, I don't have to come up with the cost maybe every 6 months or 12 months. Lately, all my costs have paid for themselves through my VIP membership.
Does having this plan or structure make self-care easier for you?
Oh, I didn't have self-care before, and that's why I'm here. I was a caretaker all my life, basically for my young family, for my parents when they were sick and ill and passed away. My father-in-law, I was a caregiver, so I didn't take good care of myself. And I wouldn't have done it any other way, but when you're busy and working and taking care of others, you don't always put into yourself what you should do. So I decided finally, once I retired, I was in my 60s, and I decided it was time for Judy.
What does consistency look like in your real life as a VIP?
I'm going to continue it as long as I can, and as long as Embray is here and wants me here, I will continue it because I feel better about myself. And it's not so much because I think I look younger, which I do. It's I feel better about myself, and I have also lost weight. I was really quite heavy when I started here. I have lost weight with the program, and so I want this feeling to continue, and I want my relationship and friendship with Tiffany and Skylar to continue, and also just to be a good customer.
And has Embry influenced your confidence or mindset in ways you didn't expect?
Very much so. I'm very much more confident. I think Tiffany and Sky would probably agree to that. It's not that I'm not a very confident person. I always have been quite confident because I always worked in customer service. I worked for Bissell Incorporated in Human Resources and at GVSU in the housing department. So I had to be quite confident in those places, but now I'm more confident about me and who Judy is and who Judy feels like and what Judy wants.
Embry were a mood, a room, or a vibe, how would you describe it?
A big hug, a good feeling, loving, warm, impeccable with words. They're truthful, confident, knowledgeable. It's just wonderful. But that's more than one word.
And then what's something people would be surprised to know about being a VIP here?
About like what I was saying, about how by paying even just the $199 a month, the lowest one, you build that up and you can keep a program that fits that. Or you can add a little bit to it when you do come in, and maybe you might need a little bit more at that time, or maybe not. Nothing is pressured, nothing. And you get what you want then. And if you decide to use your VIP membership monies for product, you can, or if you just use it for your facials or whatever injections you get, you can use it for it. And it's a good thing because you're building it like a bank account.
What would you tell someone who feels intimidated by aesthetic medicine?
Don't be. Ask questions. Go somewhere where you feel confident and secure, and that they're telling the truth, that they're truthful with you, that they feel knowledgeable. Like I said, that's very important, but that they're honest with you too. What's good for you might not be good for me, vice versa. So if you don't feel good, listen to them, but then maybe don't get anything done or don't go back. But if you feel like I did when I walked into Embray, then go for it because you won't regret it.
Who do you think VIP is truly meant for?
Anyone, anyone, any age. I'm older, and some people would say, why do you do that? Why do you care at this point? And it's because you should. And nobody's too young for it if they feel like they want it or need it. Nobody, it's their business and they should do what makes them feel good. If they think miracles are about to happen, where a specific change is made, they need to talk about that and if it can be made. And if it can be made a little bit, they'll be honest with you. If it can't be made, they'll let you know that too.
What would you say to someone thinking about joining?
Join. Go to Embry though. If you're in the area, go to Embry. I would drive from Grand Rapids to here if I had to, because that's what I was going to do, is drive from Morley to Grand Rapids to that other place that I wasn't necessarily pleased with. So come to Embry.
What has been your favorite moment at Embry?
As being a VIP member, I won tickets to go to the football game for Ferris. I can't even remember who they played. Isn't that terrible? I did feel sorry for the other team because Ferris beat them good. But I went with my daughter. She was invited to go. We met Tiffany and her family there. Her little girls were there and her husband was there. And we watched the game. We chatted. We were down on the field, which I've never been before at a football game. It was exciting, and I won those tickets by being a VIP. And after the game, we all had to walk to our cars, which they parked near us too, and we were walking along with the band, Ferris Band. And they were playing a really good music, which had a lot of drum to it, which I like, and I started dancing to it. And I danced all the way down the parking lot to my car, and I enjoyed every single minute of it. And Tiffany and Rachel, my daughter, and Seth, her husband, and her daughters, they all enjoyed the band too, right along with me. So it was a lot of fun.
So you mentioned that you started across the street, and so how has that evolved from going over there to switching to this new building?
Yes, Tiffany was across the street in a very nice salon where all the women were wonderful that worked there. And when you walked in, you felt welcomed. Tiffany's area in that building was smaller and it was comfortable. But when she moved here and opened this fantastic, amazing building and put all this work into it, when I walked in, I was just amazed. And Sky had a place to do facials and what she does in other rooms. Then Tiffany, used to have to share a room. And so that was not easy for them. And it made it much better for the customer to be able to have one room down the hall that was maybe more private, and then another room down the hall that was just as private, but Tiffany could be working in there at the same time Sky could. Their rooms are comfortable. They've gotten candles and scents since then. They've gotten more product since then. It's just a comfortable, wonderful atmosphere here.